every day, every moment, every time I get the opportunity to share my humble words with you. That's when I use that mantra of grace, of gratitude. I think I remember in a previous episode, I mentioned something that I had come across a couple years ago, a 20-word mantra about gratitude and abundance. And I shortened it for my own personal purposes to something that I can, think, write down, and quote with thinking about it. So those 20 words that I got from some guy months ago or years ago, I got it down to 6 words. And as I recalled, I'm trying to remember how to recall it. It was easily and effortlessly gratitude and abundance. Easily and effortlessly. Well, I can't say that word. Easily and effortlessly gratitude for abundance. So I mentioned that only just as a reminder to myself to start off this episode, and maybe I'll start using that more often or oftenly in my episodes going forward. But also it ties into this conversation today. This day. This is just one day. This is just one day of resilience. Not once upon a time. I mean, that could work if we talk about this time that we both recognize and that we honor as sovereign, particularly moving forward and never in or through the rearview mirror perspective. Just this moment in this one day. Not for that rainy day coming, or the sunny one, or trying to get back to the fabulous one yesterday. We should only speak of and reference this one day. This one day now. I will share with you a story about a monk who shared or stated this with the clarity I only aspire to. And I want to do that or get to a habit with each 820 episode. Not in comparison to or in competition with what this monk said or with his confidence and his humility, but I do desire to relate a succinct and useful example or similar experience to you and for your application on your journey. But of course, I want to also provide that to myself and to my Creator first, and then to you. One day, this day, and these few moments we have with and without each other. As the gentleman will say to you in this recording, this day, this one day, not someday, this only and singular day is your life. Yes, this one simple, singular, and glorious day as you enter it or awaken to it is all you have in terms of life. A new distilled perspective of the life you seek, long for, regret from the past viewpoints. This perspective offered to you for your own resilience. There are no do-over days from before. No projected greatness in that fantasy called tomorrow. This day, in every moment that you engage in or allow to proceed without your active participation, also known as your committed purpose and presence and beauty and message. You can only input your contribution to your unique talent and received gift in the present moment of this diminishing day. Have the honor and leverage the opportunity to define and refine what you will do with it. This time and day and space for you is at once limited and unlimited. Unlimited in what you have available to you in terms of unknown knowledge and curiosity. Limited in terms of you only have one day. This day. To get that progression done. To get that perfect done. Perfect, once again, meaning complete and or in the process of completing. Complete and in the process of completing what? The task? The work? No. The perfect and best of you. You are that process. The process of your Creator's expression of Him in you. Always from the good and honorable essence. The bad and ugly comes from our silly and immature way of outthinking the master and designer of our lives. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, just stuck with the positive approach. That's what I say to myself. But here's the good news for now. You have an extended period of moment in this day, on this day, in this day. Now I want to invite you into this excerpt from this monk.
Listen to this.
Life is just one day. You born in the one day, and you live in the one day. You die in the one day. Everything happening in the one day. Today is the only your life. Yesterday is already dead. Too late. Tomorrow is not born. Too early. What you have is today. Today is the only life. Therefore, we need to make enjoy or happy every day, not next year. You don't say me, I want happy life. That's illusion. Don't say me, I just want to say, I want happy day. Once you have a happy day, I think you have a happy life.
See if you can find that, Jamie. Here.
That to me is so simply put. I have attempted to share my perspective on the importance of this one day. This is all we have. This is all we have to do. This is all we have before us. I keep talking about staying present, staying focused on what you do have, not what you don't have, not what you did have, not what you want to have tomorrow. But I hope when that gentleman summarized it for you, I hope it helps you to refine your own perspective, changing your own perspective on this present moment and taking it forward with you and to share with those that you will meet on your path today on resilience. Stay present. Pay attention. Stay current. No matter where you are in this world, please remember, it is always 8:20.